What's up? Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Karita Chanel. Hopefully I was able to put it there. If not, I just look stupid. But today I'm going to be showing you how I got this 90s supermodel inspired glam. So if you're interested, keep watching. If you're not interested, watch it anyways. Okay, so going in with my Sephora brow pencil in the color Ebony, I'm going to brush out my eyebrow hairs and then fill them in starting from the ends, working my way towards the front. Okay, so in the 90s, they had very thin, skinny eyebrows. However, I will not be replicating that today.
No.
Alright, so next I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I'm using it to carve out the shape of my eyebrows. Okay, now I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Cool Tan, and I'm placing that on my lids. Then taking my beauty blender, I'm going to blend that concealer out. Now I'm jumping into my Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, and I'm using the color Feels. I'm going to be blending it very high on my lids, closer to my brow bone. Now from the same palette, I'm going in with the color Privacy, which is a deep brown shade, and I'm placing it right below Feels and then blending them together. Now using the color Benny from this Morphe palette, I'm going to be placing it right where I placed Privacy and blending them together. Alright, so right here I'm going back in with the color Feels to make sure that everything is blended nicely together. Now I'm taking the Pro Conceal in Cool Tan and I'm using it to cut my crease. Once I get my desired height and shape, I'm going to use it to wing out my eye, if that makes sense. Okay, so right here I'm finding myself in a bit of trouble because I made one cut crease higher than the other. But don't judge me, okay? Because I'm going to try to fix it somehow.
Really dumb. For real.
the shade Caution from the Naked palette, and I'm placing that on my lids where I created the cut crease. Okay, next I'm taking the shade Benny again, and I'm using it to create a wing liner. I'm going to take the wing and connect it to the top part of the cut crease, and I'm also going to be diffusing the liner on the inside, but still keeping the outside line sharp. Okay, so because I'm a human and I make mistakes, I'm taking some of my concealer and I'm just gonna sharpen up that outside line so it doesn't look so messy, looks more clean. Yeah, so just get you some concealer and sharpen it up. Now I'm going back in with Caution and placing it on my brow bone. Now using my CoverGirl waterproof mascara, I'm going to be coating my lashes, making them look black for when I put on my falsies so they don't look detectable, even though my falsies always look detectable because I don't know how to put lashes on. Okay, now on to foundation. I'm using the Morphe Revitalizer Primer, and then I'm also going to set it with the Huda Beauty Powder in Kunafa. I like setting my primer, makes my foundation last longer. Then I am taking the Natural Radiant Foundation in the color Macao, and I'm going to place that on my face over my acne marks, as my friend likes to call it, my freckles. They aren't freckles, but it's okay. Then I'm using my beauty blender to blend it into my skin. Okay, so now I'm taking my Maybelline concealer in the color 50, and I'm placing it under my eyes, on my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. Then using my sponge, I'm going to blend it all out into the foundation. Okay, so here I'm taking a mix of Fawn and Cool Tan from the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm gonna let that sit while I contour using the NARS foundation in the color, I don't know right now, I have to get back to you, but I'll link it in the description. But I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. After blending that out, I'm going back to blend out the concealer under my eyes. Okay, next I'm taking my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Kunafa, and I'm gonna be baking that underneath my eyes because in the 90s they had very matte skin and very bright under eyes. I'm also going to be taking the powder and putting it on my smile lines, under my contour, and on my nose. While I let the powder sit, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin in the color R540. Kind of sounds like a character from Star Wars or something. Anyways, I'm going to be buffing that into my cheeks and my forehead. Now I'm using a brush to dust off the excess powder that I had on. Now I'm going in with the Too Faced Complexion Powder in Spiced Rum, and I'm going to use it to contour my nose, which is another thing I don't know how to do correctly, and I usually just make my nose look fatter, but it's alright. I love my nose regardless. Then I'm going to take a beauty blender and blend out the lines so it doesn't look as harsh.
That's nasty.
Alright, next going in with the shade Rust, I'm going to use it as a blush and I'm placing it on the apples of my cheeks. Alright, so I'm going back in with the shade Privacy and I'm going to be blending it into my lower lash line. Going back in with the CoverGirl mascara, I'm going to be putting it on my lower lashes. Next, taking this lip liner I got from the beauty supply store, I'm going to use it and heavily line my lips. Okay, next, because I don't have a nude lipstick, I'm going to be taking this concealer and placing it in the center of my lips. Now taking this clear lip gloss I got from the beauty supply store, I'm going to be placing it on my lips. Okay, so this is the completed look. I think it came out really pretty. And yes, that is my lace coming up, but mind your business. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.